Funeral directors and weirdos, this video is the perfect one for you. We're going to be talking about why even enter the funeral profession. Nathan, you're a funeral director? Yes, musician, mortician here. Spent 13 years in the funeral profession. There's nothing more incredible than the funeral profession, and there's nothing more terrible than the funeral profession. Here we go. There is nothing more profound in my life that I've done than being able to sit with people during their most delicate of times, during their most darkest of hours, to sit in a room around a table with people who you would, if you judge them, have nothing in common, but on contraire, do you? You are able to realize that you have this thing, which is, I want to be loved and appreciated. I want to give love and appreciation. And that is what it's about. It's about figuring it out. It's about the fact that we all matter in this life, and one day we're going to die. So if I can make your burden a little lighter, that's incredible. And that is the profound effect for being a funeral director and professional. The funeral profession is beautiful, largely unchanged for hundreds of years. Go look back in history books. People would lay out their deceased at their homes. And then what America experienced with World War II and Korea and Vietnam, they just got so tired and saddened and grief-stricken for burying their children. They were like, here, funeral professional, you take over. So slowly but surely, this whole collaborative effort, family, funeral professional, it went funeral professional. And then there was this little thing that was the pandemic, which death came to all of us in some sort. Maybe it was a death of a job, or death of having any money, or death of this idea that we're going to be okay, or maybe the death of a loved one. We all lost so much. And it was during this time, this sad time, there was also this beautiful bringing together people who realized, wow, let's collaborate, let's celebrate, and let's build meaningful celebrations together. And slowly but surely, the funeral professionals are learning to, hey, here is the baton. Let's do this together. Create the celebration that was once, it seemed, solely the funeral director's job. And because of that, there was this level of cookie cutter that came about. I don't know where it started. I don't know where all it has gone to. But I believe there are so many just templatized funerals. I understand there needs to be an outline. Beginning, middle, end. I get it, because that helps you keep on task. Me specifically, if you know what I'm talking about and you're in the funeral profession, comment, I get it, so that I know that this is resonating. And be sure to subscribe and click the bell to be notified when I release content like this, which brings me to the point I'm trying to make. Templates, stop. The world of funeral service, it isn't cookie cutter anymore. It is not just, hey, someone dies, you come to the funeral home, you make arrangements, they have a visitation, they go to the church, and then they go to the cemetery. Now you can blast someone off into a rocket ship into space. Only 150 have done it, but it's possible. If it's legal, if it's ethical, the answer should be yes. And more times than not, funeral professionals, they have their blinders on. They're just focusing on getting this loved one in and out. And I say that with love, really, because I know it's delicate, and I know that every family should matter. And to a degree, they do matter, and there are incredible people in the profession, but being hyper-focused on that family feeling as if they're the only family, and then making sure that all of their wishes are met, and wishes they didn't know they may have even had are met. And you help them make that happen. This is your responsibility, to be creative, to not say, oh, I suggest we listen to Go Rest High again. Nothing against the song, but there are literally billions of songs out there. There are tons of options. Quit pigeonholing yourself. Be creative. You're permitted to. And if you're not permitted to, or if you don't feel permitted to, or if you don't feel confident to, you're the person that I need. I need you right now to click the link in the description and fill out that application form. I need your help to build this thing, because I believe with every fiber of my being, whether you have much or whether you have little, you're deserving to be celebrated. And funeral professionals sitting around a family, around a table, whatever kind of table it is, you should feel confident to navigate those waters, because you're going to be talking about selections. You're going to be talking about things that aren't fun to talk about. You're going to be gathering vital information. And guess what? You're going to be talking about prices. And it's your job to squash this stupid thing that is money-hungry funeral directors. It's all they care about is money, which is really weird, because literally everywhere that you go in this world, Bath and Body Works, you want a scented candle? That'll cost you $15 and they pay. My point is, I want this. It costs this. It's this weird thing people are scared to talk about in the arrangement room. Money, grief and money. That's where it gets hard. I need you. If any of this is resonating, any of this, if you feel that as a funeral director, you're stuck, like I'm just going through the motions, if you're burnt out, if you want to be absolutely exceptional and you don't feel you're permitted to, or you don't feel that you have the confidence to be, I need you. You are the person I want to talk to. Fill out the form via the link in the description because I want to connect with 20 people right now who are funeral directors. I don't care if you're in the US, Canada, Nova Scotia, South America, South Africa. I want to talk to you. I want to learn from you. I want to know what makes you tick. Are you burnt out? If any of these are checked yes, you're the person I want to talk to because I don't want template anymore. And I know you don't either. I want exceptional because if I died right this second, I want a parade, I want fireworks, and I want to know that the funeral home that we select is going to make that happen if we want it. Fill out the application via the link if you are a funeral professional, and let's connect. I have 20 spots. I need your help, and I want to hear from and learn from you. The funeral profession is beautiful. It's incredible, largely unchanged because of its beauty. But there's a lot of pushback, and this is the time now, more than ever, to help make this profession even more incredible. Be sure to subscribe. Be sure to click the bell to be notified when I release content like this. Oh, and by the way, I do have another channel. This is Nathan Morris Music. You're going to get funerals, music. You're going to get the paranormal. You're going to get the podcast. Nathan Morris, the Mortician. Follow me there as well. And I'll link that below because there's a lot more to come.